As many of you know in this room, I am a Boy Scout. And a part of being a Boy Scout is going on fun campouts and activities with your fellow troopmates. Last month, I attended what's called the annual Boy Scout Camporee. This is basically where all of the troops in my district come together and they participate in fun activities and games like knife throwing, tomahawk throwing, archery, slingshots with paintballs, just other fun activities like that. And at the end of the campout on Saturday night, what we do is we have what's called a campfire ceremony. This is basically an opportunity for scouts to get awards for their participations in the games and also for other troops to put on fun skits that'll entertain us. After this is all said and done, later on in the evening, more towards the night, we do the Order of the Arrow tap-out ceremony. The Order of the Arrow is basically a subgroup in scouting. It's like a honor society for scouts where the scouts will vote in their peers to be a part of this organization. It instills a lot of really good values into the scouts, and it goes along with a lot of the really good values that's portrayed in scouting itself. My problem isn't with the organization itself, as I am a member and I do enjoy being a member. However, during the call-out ceremony, there is what's called cultural appropriation. So basically, all of the scouts will dress up in Indian garbs that do not accurately portray the historical tribes that live there. And they also speak in accents that are quite demeaning to the Indian culture itself. I don't feel that this is right because it doesn't allow the Indian culture to portray itself, and instead it allows a group of people who don't really know that much about the Indian culture to portray it and kind of homogenize it without any prior or historical accuracy. So earlier that day, I was asked by my troop leader if I wanted to participate in this ceremony, seeing as I was a member. And you know, it's always made me a little uncomfortable, and I never really wanted to dress up and portray another person's culture. So after some thinking, and after talking with one of my scout leaders who actually is part Native American and grew up on reservations around other Native American people, I decided that I did not want to be a part of the cultural appropriation or spreading a non-factual message about someone else's culture. So this is just one example of a time that I went against an ideology that's already been held for the better good, and I applaud you guys to also do the same, because without that resistance, without that standing up for what you believe in, the world will never change. Thank you.